What's up, guys and gals? It's your host of the most, Griever, as always, bringing you guys a live reaction to Ayakashi Triangle, chapter 143, because I believe we are nearing, if not at, the very end of the series. I don't know, I haven't heard any announcements yet and stuff, but I don't exactly keep my hand on the pulse of the anime manga community for that kind of stuff, so, you know, other things going on and all that kind of fun jazz. So I don't know if this is like the penultimate chapter, if it's the last chapter, if we're wrapping up, if it got axed or canceled, or this is just the manga's decision. I have no idea, but I feel like we only have a couple chapters left. So let's just read them and see. If not, if it seems like okay, there might be a few more chapters, then maybe I'll do reviews for next week or something like that. But for this one, I thought a live reaction because it might be the final chapter for all we know. So either way, we start off with chapter 143, The Winds of Change Blow Again, and it's Shadow Mai on the cover here. Our journey so far and the time that lies ahead. This sounds very familiar. This sounds very finale feeling, doesn't it? Because we've wrapped up all the storylines and such. So let's see. We have the morning after the fight. Okay, no time skip. Okay. There have been reports of a strange incident in Omiko City yesterday evening. Witnesses say the sky lit up like it was the middle of the day. Experts are pointing to a meteor or fireball as probable causes. A meteor or fireball. Yeah, there's a random fireball. I've never heard anybody refer to a meteor or a falling star or anything like that out of the sky as just straight up fireball. Like it's like, yeah, some random mage launched a fireball, you know, in the neighboring city, and it got out of control. Let's see. And, oh, it's Grandpa. It's Grandpa Kazumaki. Has Matoi told you the news? That's the mother, I believe. Yeah, something about the Gogyo-sen actually being a bunch of Jinyo? Oh, we're just gonna... Yeah, alright. So we're actually gonna acknowledge that, Grandpa. Utterly shameful. They fooled all of the masters, including me. We've only met 3 masters and he's retired. Just saying. All of these masters. They fooled all the masters, including me. Yeah. Are we going to explain that? No. Perhaps we just didn't want to see the truth. It was always a possibility. What? Master. Well, it happens. Okay. This is getting some fairy tale level. She's Urza. Alright. Let's just accept it and move on. Alright, so they're going to try to be deep about this. Like, maybe we just didn't want to see the truth. Why not? No, this makes no sense. This is just... But, no. Okay. They're acknowledging it, but I think they just shouldn't have, straight up. They shouldn't have. Because, yeah, no, this is not working. That's such bad writing. Humans and Ayakashi aren't that different from one another. I mean, yeah, alright, so she's learned a valuable lesson and stuff, but, or he has. You're much more forgiving these days, Matsuri. I see you turning into a girl had its blessings. Maybe. It's sad to think that I won't get to see you in this form much longer, huh? Well, Shirogane has returned to his original form. This is true. Alright, so it's permanent, yeah, like we thought, which means you can officially go back to being a boy and date Suzu like you promised her. Okay, and we see Roka, you know, feeding the fish and stuff like that. Okay. And then, of course, our obligatory, we need the nude scene. Suzu. This is not a bad panel, though. It's showing both facing the same way, the girl version and boy version, but once again, he's a boy at heart, so let's see. Well, he's literally a boy. Magical tomfoolery aside. A toast to celebrate the safety of Lady Suzu. Okay, they're all the Ayakashi are there with Matsuri and stuff and Suzu. Sorry for worrying you guys. Everything's okay now. And Roka, Suzu, show us your life halo thing. About that, Roka. I hear you're struggling to bring it out, says Matsuri. Yeah, maybe I overdid it a little bit yesterday. Okay, are we actually continuing with the plot? Now it's going to be like, oh, this is the time for someone else to strike? Are we actually going to continue the plot past the Gogyo-sen? It just seems that everything feels so final here. We brought Garaku back, Shirogane's in full form, they love each other. We have literally, you know, tied up all the loose ends, pretty much. Maybe you're just not used to it yet. Why don't you try clenching your butt a bit? Yeah, okay, we're doing those jokes. Tanumaro, that reeks. Oop, my bad. You lot. Oh, Shirogane in full form. Quit ignoring me! And he just jumps out. Your king has returned. Show some respect. Shirogane, you might be our king, but Lady Suzu is a god, so... That's their excuse. Oh yeah, the king of the Ayakashi. Yeah. Great title, great title. Yeah, but that was chapter 1. We've all grown. Now we have gods. This feels like Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super. It's like, yeah, that's old news. Now we have gods and God Key and God forms, and so everything else is now trash once again. Jeez, poor Shirogane. But I do like that he's still being fun in his ultimate form. It looks great. Garaku is there, of course. He's still drawing and stuff, and he's drawing Matsuri with Suzu and stuff like that. Of course he is. Is that the picture you wanted to draw? Oh, there's Mai. And they're looking at each other. So she's separated. I see you have split from Suzu. Yeah, so did Kanade stay in Suzu or something like that? Of course. I wouldn't want to be stuck with her forever. Is that why she can't use the life halo? Oh, maybe, yeah. That's a different problem altogether. I left my powers as the Ayakashi medium with her. Okay, never mind. This is the end of the series, guys. I'm pretty sure this is the end of the series. I left my powers, the Ayakashi medium, with her, and just decided to go outside the body with no power. The reason she can't use it freely right now is simply because she chose not to inherit the memories of her past lives. Okay, I mean, does that make sense? Fair enough. Makes a lot more sense than... maybe we just didn't want to see that the people we've been working for thousands of years were actually evil Ayakashi the entire time. No. This one is okay. You left your power behind. Garaku's surprised. I'm done being the Ayakashi medium. I'm Shadow Mai. I'll live out the rest of my life as a simple Ayakashi. I mean... Okay, that works. And preferably with you, Garaku. We really are trying to tie everything up into a neat little bow and say we're done. Because I could get into this. Let's continue. And she's blushing. Eh? You want to be an Ayakashi painter too? That's great! Idiot. Okay, so, once again. Alright, because we're moving on next after that. Love, I feel love in the air. Shut up. Okay, so, because we have, what's her name there, and Roka celebrating that they're like, yay, Shadow Mai's in love, and everything's good. And so we never completed her character arc about liking humans. And admitting it and letting go of her. I mean, she let go of her power, so you could sort of see that, but seriously, she still had a little bit of developing to do. The bad reaction to Garaku dying, Garaku's death having very little meaning and emotional impact or trauma. A couple of tears doesn't equal a character death for a man you're supposedly in love with. So this is, the problem with this is, it completes Garaku's long lost, character arc as a whole. He got to paint the Ayakashi medium, he gets the girl, everybody's happy. Except no, because it comes out of nowhere from Shadow Mai's perspective. All this does is tie up that, but we didn't have enough indication that Shadow Mai ever felt this way about Garaku. We didn't get enough emotional moments or enough emotional baggage to really feed into that. And we didn't actually complete her true character arc, was to recognize that she can love again and actually accept human beings and stuff. Because by completing that arc, she could realize that through finally feeling things and feeling happy and feeling positive emotions again, she can open her heart to Garaku. By completing the actual setup character arc, you could have ended like this. The scene is fine, it's the payoff, but we don't deserve it yet. We don't, this is just an out of left field payoff, right? Like, we didn't get the build-up. Build-up, payoff without the build-up isn't really a payoff. It's bad writing. It's rushed. It's hurried. Yeah. No, that's too bad. That's too bad they screwed that up. Because it could have worked. It could have worked. You could have intertwined the two character arcs to end like this. It would have been fine. Okay, and now we have Shirogane at his little shrine with the two of them. Shirogane, are you really going back to the mountains? Oh, he's gonna peace. So this is the goodbye. Now that I have my kingly powers back, there's no point in me staying here anymore. They're a little upset by this. But this is so sudden. Do keep making your dongo, Suzu. Huh? Alright, that's adorable. Giant version with the little squinty, you know, the classic cat eyes thing. So that I may partake whenever I drop by. Okay, so Shirogane is planning to drop by and see them again and stuff and have the dongo and stuff. And Suzu's really happy, Matsuri. So that's their goodbye. Like, we're parting for now, going back to our roles, but everything's all good. Now then, let's get it over with. Shirogane, of course, is willingly going to undo the gender swap jutsu. I'll lift the secret gender swap art and return Matsuri to manhood once more. And Suzu's shocked by this and thinking, oh right, I guess this is what we have been fighting for all this time. And seeing through it all, yep. But she's gonna, yeah, I mean, obviously there's not unresolved feelings, but there is gonna be a little bit of, yeah, I kind of miss the way you were back then, because they got closer when she was a girl. We saw this with the manhood stuff. This was kind of set up, but once again, at the end of the day, we've already been through this many times in multiple arcs, if you want to say that, in multiple chapters, that at the end of the day, no matter how much he's improved as a person and gone through puberty in a different way and all these things, at the end of the day, Matsuri is a guy and wants to be a guy, and deep down is still a guy. Just because there were benefits or pros to being gender swapped because of circumstance and situation doesn't mean that he's going to stay a girl. So let's see what they do here. And she's thinking about it, and then Shirogane says, Matsuri, I'm going to stay a girl. What are his intentions? Okay, now, alright, the pronoun game's screwing me the fuck up because this is magic tomfoolery, but what are his intentions? I'm gonna stay a girl. What? Okay. Please, alright, next chapter. Obviously, so that's the end of the chapter. That's throwing me for a bit of a loop. I don't know what the intention is here. What are his intentions? And last line of the chapter, what are his intentions? I want to hear the reasoning, like, yeah, I don't want to lose my friends right now. I want to mentally prepare for it, that kind of thing. This would be too sudden. Let's ease into it and stuff. And then, you know, I'll come find you when I'm ready to be a man once again. Something like that. Maybe okay, because, yeah, it's a little sudden. Been in this body a long time. Very used to it. It'd be awkward and doesn't want to go through the same state that when Ayakashi Boy Matsuri was there. Doesn't want to go through that same awkward stage with Suzu. So, you know, as long as that's established, I think we'll be fine. We'll have to wait and see next week or the week after. I don't know if there's a break, but I guess there's at least one more chapter, chapter 144, coming to you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. I thought this might be the last chapter, hence the live reaction. So, anyways, is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you back here next time. Bye-bye.